Hello, welcome back. Today's reading is for a Scorpio. So if you're ready and you have something to drink, let's get this party started. We're going to shuffle these cards. I am using an Oracle deck, Enchanted Map by Colette Baron-Reid, if you're curious. We are going to use a 15 card cross spread. And this spread can give a very clear and concise reading. Can give. We'll see what happens. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma GAINZ. I am a reselling grandma with a card fetish. You guys know this is for fun. And we'll get these cards laid out. Anything that falls out is super important to the person, the recipient of the reading. All right. I also have off to the side here a tarot deck that we will pull from at the end. All right, if you are ready, cards 1, 2, and 3 are the heart of what is going on with you right now. Details in reverse. Deep freeze. And education reversed. This usually goes that way. It's reversed. I want to make sure that I know what direction it goes. Card number 4 indicates the present path you are on. Card number 5 indicates an alternative path. Card number 4, your present path is ride the wave. Card number 5, your alternative path, mountain. Well, that's kind of self-explanatory. Card number 6, this card is influences to work with. Golden Palace. Card number 7, influences to work around. Rock bottom reversed. Card number 8 is the next card in your present path. The magical map shifter, my friend. Pay attention to people who cross your path. Today, within the next couple of weeks, truthfully. Card number 9 is the card on your alternative path. Spark. Card number 10, influences to work with. Rescue. Card number 11, influences to work around. Coming apart. Card number 12 is the last card on your present path. Coming to life. Card number 13 is the last card on your alternative path. The Dragon's Lair. Card number 14 is the last card in your influences to work with. Field of Dreams. And the last card is card number 15, influences to work around, my friend. Goblins. Let's dig deeper. This is deep. Let's start with cards 1, 2, and 3. Card number 1, details, details. So again, your first card is details, details. Heed this gentle warning. Perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire. It will steer you away from it. Nothing, right now, it appears that nothing is good enough for you. Let me explain. When you're obsessed with being perfect, nothing will be good enough for you. No one will ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do oh gosh. So again, there is nothing that you can do that will get rid of this feeling of not being up to par. My friend, you're perfect already, just as you are. The details card in reverse challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. And it comes back to we are all perfectly imperfect, my friend. The next card in what is going on with you right now, around you, deep freeze. Now this card this card asks you to put a freeze on things that you know are not yet ready to bloom. Right now is the perfect time for regeneration, hibernation, and forego any ambitious activity. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity for you right now. So reflect, read a good book. Heck, go get a massage. My friend, rest and dream. In the last card, what's going on around you right now, education, reversed. I see stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what. This will not get you what you want. It could be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to. Do you feel like people turn to you because they think you have all the answers? So pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed, so be open. It's okay to not know. Now, the first card in your present path is card Ride the Wave. Let's get closer. So again, I want to be clear that this is your present path. And right now, this card says you can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you do know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. This is your present path. Card number 5 is an alternative path. Card number 5 states, sometimes, now again, this is an alternative path. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. Now, you might think climbing it or chiseling away at it just to get rid of it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous and tedious approach? Be like the rivers and flow around the mountain. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you decide to climb, remember, take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Card in position 6. This card is an influence to work with, and that card is Golden Palace. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate an emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from who you are, what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Receiving this card does indicate a material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But my friend, things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Card in position 7. This card influences to work around. This is rock bottom. The rock bottom card says, as difficult as it may be to accept, it does seem that you reached a point where you can go no further in the manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall, or, my friend, experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. And the only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. And if you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to a higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. It also says that this card is a symbol for addiction in all forms, subtle or obvious. And it also says that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, this will never happen. And this will never provide you with any answers that you desire. It seems like you fear change. You must be willing to change. And you are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart, because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. This is a difficult card. I mean, obvious. There's only one way up. Card in position 8 is back up to your present path. The magical map shifter card, when this card shows up in a reading, it comes with a mission. And this mission is to make you aware of the people who come into your life and impact your personal growth. And perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you. Or maybe someone who leads you out of a difficult place and into safety or success. The mission here is to pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today or within the next week or so. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important agents they are, the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. And the last card in your present path you are on, coming to life, reversed. This card is very important, as it says this is not the time to abdicate responsibility for your life. Letting others choose for you does not make things easier. So don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choice. Even if you opted for a difficult path, you can always make another choice in the future. There is great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you, no matter what. Don't give your power away. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. And you can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. Let's check out your alternative path. Spark and Dragon's Lair. Sorry, that was a coffee break. I thought I hit pause. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high, as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences, enjoying with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn into a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. Let's see what the Dragon's Lair reversed has to say for you, my friend. So the Dragon's Lair reverse says, don't ignore the red flags. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. Ignore this alarm, and you'll wander in circles near the edge of the Dragon's Lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. And the next card, and influences to work with, is Rescue and Field of Dreams. The Rescue card has a question to ask. Are you trying to rescue another person? Do you believe your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? The reversed rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is, rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that Spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. And the Field of Dreams card says that this is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential, not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work along the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life, regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon by you by the greater world. That has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. So dream big, dream beautiful, and take action, and tend to the garden of your life, and experience the extraordinary. The last two cards in your reading are influences to work around, the coming apart in reverse, and goblins. So the coming apart in reverse card says that a situation is unraveling and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of the puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humor. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. So breathe, my friend, and know that you are loved. And the Goblins card says, goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing you're unworthy, victimized, or unloved. Or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card's appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. And the card that fell out while we were shuffling is Stormfields. This card is important. And it says an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events to occur, when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. My friend, not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground, wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely dispersed, and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. And with that, we're going to take another little bit of our coffee break, and we are going to see what the tarot cards have to say. And these are Native American tarot deck, quite old. I've had these for a while. I'm going to shuffle them real quick. For me, 3 is a magical number. And we'll see what, if anything falls out. If not, we'll just flip that top card. These are, many people, this card is very expressive. This is the one that wants to flip. We're taking this one. They're direct, very right on. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. Warrior of Blades, reversed. So the Warrior of Blades, he's fierce, delicate, courageous, but altogether the victim of his ideas. He is inspired without the benefit of reflection. He is incapable of decision or purpose. Outside opposition will negate any of his actions. And remember, in order for violence to be effective, it must be adequate. Otherwise, it is futile. In order for the violence to be effective, it must be adequate. Otherwise, it is futile. My friend, I hope this reading helps you in some way, guides you in the towards your right path. If you would like another reading, leave me a comment, send me an email. I will leave all the links in the description box below. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out my 4 membership levels. I would love to have you in the family. You guys, have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.